Hi, I'm McCourt, and welcome to U.S. Metal TV. And tonight we're not going to do U.S. Metal. Well, we will later. But right now I'm going to talk about Bell's palsy, because I got Bell's palsy. And that means that your face is paralyzed on one side, and there really is no known cause, and there is no known cure for it. So I want to give a few tips to people who don't know what to do, who are freaking out. And like I see on my Facebook Bell's palsy facial paralysis page. Wow, that's a mouthful. What do you don't have half a mouth? So I want to give you some tips what helped me. The first one is a straw. Drink with a straw, because you go, wow, I drink, and then it goes all over you, unless you have a bunch of different shirts you can change into. And restaurants don't like you to eat at their places. Well, they don't like you to eat there anyway because of the COVID thing, but going in there with no shirt is definitely a good way to get them to ask you to leave. So get a straw. Second one is, when you go to take a shower, your eye, which mine's not too bad, but some people, see, this is the unaffected side, and this is the affected side. And so this side of my face is the one that's drooping. But usually that one a lot of times doesn't close at all. And you can't close your eye because your eyebrow, see, doesn't work. So what I did when I wanted to take a shower, I took a shower a few times. And Portland, Oregon is where I live. The water has a lot of chlorine in it. And so when it gets into your eye, it stings like a mother. So I thought, hey, you know, when you go swimming and you don't have any goggles, the water stings like a mother. So I got some swim goggles. Swim goggles you can get at eBay or sporting goods store, and mine were $9 from eBay with free shipping. Okay, well, that solves the showering problem. Now driving around. Okay, now when you're driving around, you don't think about this much when your eye can blink, but you don't realize how much your eye blinks until you can't blink it. So I got some motorcycle goggles because I drive a motorcycle, and I got both kinds just to be sure. There's the dual lens like swim goggles, or there's a single lens like, a ski racer might use. Whatever is most comfortable, it'll keep the stuff from flying in your eye and distract you, so you can drive without distraction. There's enough distractions already. Then I got into the Facebook support groups for Bell's palsy and discovered that vitamin supplements helped a lot. And I started taking vitamin B12, 1,000 milligram, and magnesium, 400 milligram, as a lot of the posters, I asked what size and what kind, and I've been doing that. And then also I take a melatonin vitamin to help me sleep. I don't like sleep aids because it makes you really drowsy, and I just don't want to be doped up. I've done that already. If you get up to go to the bathroom a lot, to urinate, you pee out all of your nutrients. So I take potassium also during the day. I don't know why I don't do it at night. I just do it during the day. And you will have some head pain. I got a searing pain in my back of my brain, back of my head, right about here, behind your ear. That seems to be very common. In fact, Bell's palsy seems to be very common. As soon as I had it and did a video, had about a dozen people say, hey, I had that. And it went away in like 3 or 4 months or 6 months or 7 months. My Lyft driver listened to me talk and said, hey, you got Bell's palsy. And he'd had it twice. And he told me a good massage. Now, that's the next thing. Look up on YouTube for facial massages and facial exercises, because you got to remind your brain that this side is still there and it still needs, loving, touching, squeezing, literally some massaging to get it back to like wake up. And like me, who doesn't sleep very well until I did the melatonin. And I'll tell you, you'll be tired. This makes you really, I got this in June. I was just shagged out, man. I just had no energy. And a lot of people say the exact same thing. So get a lot of rest. And after about 3 weeks, the pain went away and it kind of leveled out. And then I just ended up, being like this. So, I tried to hide it from my coworkers on Zoom meetings every day for like, 1 day, and then they called me, "Hey, what's wrong with you, dude?" Because I talk a lot, and I thought I got cursed. But no, in fact, it's a very common situation, and once I realized that I didn't have a stroke, I was much better about this, and the doctor said, if you can't raise your eyebrow, then you didn't have a stroke. And I thought, okay, laugh a lot. People are going to make fun of you talking. So this is just be friends with your Bell's palsy, because it's going to be with you for a little while. So the sooner you get with it and make friends with it, you can't fight it, and you can't will it away. So make friends with it. So you'll be sad when it goes, maybe. That's one way I look at it. And I feel like maybe, we're all in the same club. That's, people that don't experience this don't get to realize that, you take things for granted. And like blinking or taking a shower or, just shoving food in your mouth. I've lost 25 pounds because I can't just shove food in my mouth. Eating is a two-handed job. I eat, and then I help it around my mouth, and then you swallow. And that's it's not just that easy shoving the funnel down your throat with a bunch of food. You got to do it differently. So I just wanted to say, a few things to help people out who are brand new to this, and I'll make a few more videos. And there's a web page that I'll put my website is usmental.com. If you go to the bottom of the front page, there's a little blue banner that says Paul Belsy on Bell's palsy. That's a play on words. So try that. And I'm Matt McCourt, and I'm in the group on Facebook, and it really helps. It really helps to know that there are other people suffering the same condition that you are, and that it's going to go away sometime. And it's just one of those mysteries of life. It's kind of like, we were all abducted by aliens, and here we are. Maybe that's true. I don't know. But I'm trying to keep a good sense of humor, and I'm not going to let it grind me down. I've done 17 TV shows on cable access like this, and the guys at cable access, what happened, Mac? Because, I did 80 of them between September and June. Nothing's going to stop me. So don't let it stop you. And you don't look bad. Some people say, "Oh, I look so ugly," and no, you really don't. You all look the same way you do. You just are a little different, okay? And it could be a lot worse. And so hang in there, and I wish everyone success, and I've seen it on there. And really, if you're on Facebook, find the Bell's palsy facial paralysis group or some sort of group, because it makes you feel like you're not alone. And I'm going to go now, and this helps me talk, but I have to hold my face up because my muscles just are not cooperating. And you got to remind them that they're still there. They're just on vacation or on strike or something, and it's time to go back to work. So I'll see you later. Thank you for watching, and God bless, and good luck to you.